welcome to the Questionnaires podcast, where each week we source the best questions from Yahoo Answers and attempt to provide the best advice from...
Why are they called lighthouses? They look pretty heavy to me.
To...
Why can't you remember falling asleep?
We're here to prove that every question deserves an answer. Joining with me this week, as always, is Marcus.
Hello.
And Damien.
Hello.
How are we, boys?
I'm good.
I actually remember one time where I fell asleep.
Did you?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, how's
And
that
What
happen?
happened? I fell
closed
asleep.
my eyes
I fell asleep, yes.
They don't want you to know this,
Yeah.
but a
and then
man
I was,
comes in.
I was awoken when a prince kissed me 10 years later.
Yeah.
On the butthole.
No, it's when I got knocked out for my scopes.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I actually remember like my eyes getting heavy and thinking, oh, here it comes. Like I could not stop my eyelids.
But you were drugged.
I was drugged. And it's true.
Willingly, though. Let's say
No,
willingly.
Willingly.
Roofied.
Gotcha, bitch.
And I still remember it.
That was the last thing the doc said.
Yes. No, but the last thing the doctor said to me was, because I had read that a lot of people, what they do is when they get knocked out, it's a fun thing to say to a doctor, can you ask me a question? And
Yeah.
I want to see if I can answer it when
Wow.
I wake up.
Yeah.
So I was like, can you just ask me a random question? And then I think they asked me like, what's the capital of Denmark?
Oh, yeah.
And then I was out, right? And I was hoping to wake up and be like, oh, Copenhagen! But, man, I woke up so high that I thought I was in Copenhagen. Like, I was gone.
I like how you know the capital of Denmark like
Yeah,
that.
It's
Like,
part of the job.
That's true. That's a good point.
that's a good point.
Who needs to know trivia?
Yeah.
We're all doing well. We had a week off. I was away, and the boys didn't really get things organised. Well done,
Yeah,
fellas.
that's how that went
Yeah,
down.
but
Yeah.
me and Marcus were supposed to fill the gap of an episode while Tom was gone.
Yeah.
But then we saw a Snapchat of Tom in a limo with his family, and we thought, wow,
Yeah.
we're down here in the slums while Tom's in an ivory tower with his family.
Unfortunately, when I rocked up to the airport, the driver was like, he was holding my name, and he's like, "Oh, unfortunately, we ran out of cars today, so we had to give you an upgrade." I'm like, "That's okay, no problem."
It's not a downgrade.
And he goes, "So the limo's out the front waiting for you." I'm like, "Very, very funny. Nice one, sir." Anyway, I'm like, "Here are my bags." He's like, "All right, no, I'm not joking though. There is a limo outside waiting for you." I'm like, "Okay, cool." He's like, "Cool, I'll take your bags."
Tom's starting to get notes like, it was funny the first time,
Yes,
man. Like,
asshole. And I'm like, no, it's all good. It's all good. He's like, well, look, I'll take your bags and you'll look out to the right. You'll see me and you'll see your limo there. And sure enough, when we got out, there is a white limo, stretch limo there.
You're just like, sweet.
He's like, don't worry, it's got a baby seat in it. I'm like, well, that's okay. At
yes.
least.
Your baby's sitting on the complete opposite side of the limo.
It's like those rich people at those mansions where they're eating dinner. It's like
Yeah.
one side of the
Trying to breastfeed it, just spraying milk across the
Not
limo.
like that.
Tom was breastfeeding.
There was
that
like
was-
all these like glasses, like champagne glasses and stuff like that. There was no drinks in there, obviously.
They weren't
'cause,
gonna give you free
We just
alcohol.
had to give you whatever ride we had. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's fine by me.
they pimped
You
your
know what
ride.
though? Is there any other car that is more underwhelming than a limo?
Oh, yeah,
like
for
it
sure.
sounds so nice in theory, but when you get in it, it's just like
When
It's
you're in
very
there as
uncomfortable.
well,
Yeah.
you're like, this thing has seen some shit.
Yes.
Like, when you're in like a limo that looks like it was made in like 1998, I'm like, this has seen some shit.
Yeah.
You know someone's banged the
you were
nice
glad
limo.
your kids had their shots before
Yeah,
they
for
got
sure.
in
Yeah.
the car.
Yeah, I need to have injections specifically
And
to...
limos are uncomfortable.
They're not. I
They're
don't
not.
like riding sideways like that in the car.
I don't mind the position I am in the car. I don't really. My stomach sort of handles it.
Yeah.
It's the leg room. It's
Oh,
like
right.
It's like you're,
Well,
you're
when you
sitting up
cram
like
10
you're sitting in this like it's like you're squatting. Like
Well, maybe
take-
the problem is we haven't been in modern limos because, like
Yeah.
Tom said, whenever I get in one, it's like the carpet is from the 70s.
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
true.
from the Shining,
Yeah.
Shining Hotel
Yeah, right.
type of.
I feel like I should be wearing flares in it. Like, or like I should be dressed as Disco Stu.
yeah, that's it.
But
That's
like,
it. It's
when
not
there's
enough
10
people.
people in a limo, yeah, it's uncomfortable. But when
uncomfortable.
there's...
your pubes just double as soon as you walk into the limo.
What happened?
Time machine.
I have an afro.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was fun. Didn't get a limo on the ride home, though,
You
unfortunately.
just like that's it. You know, you can have limos everywhere
It
you
was a
go.
nice-
That's good. You're back to reality now.
Yeah, that life is not about limo driving and holidays. It's about answering questions from the website Yahoo Answers, which is what we're here to do. That's how the show works. We each find a question, try to provide some advice for these people, help them on their way. The other thing that we do is we choose a theme for each week to name the question askers, and it's Marcus's theme.
It is my turn this week. Damien and I are currently in the midst. Fucking hell, midst.
Yeah.
Other midst of organising weddings.
Yes.
And one of the things that I've realised that like people are like, oh, you got to be doing this, got to be doing this. I realize there's a lot of things that I don't like in terms of wedding tropes.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
going to stop you there, Marcus.
Yeah.
Yes, I will be your best man, just like how I was at Tom's wedding.
Oh my God.
It's going to be my honour.
Hey, he was so good, I didn't even notice him up there. I did not even notice him standing next to me.
Move on, my feelings are starting to get hurt. Continue with your theme, please.
So my theme is just I wanted to go with wedding tropes that you guys don't like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, they're good or they're good or bad.
Of course.
Can I go first with this one?
You can.
This one's going to come from routine dancers.
Routine dances.
Routine
Ooh.
dances. Now, is this something, because I heard that this is actually a thing, like we got a wedding coming up next week, I think.
Yep.
And they was the people that are getting married were saying like, yeah, we just haven't practiced our routine yet.
Yeah.
And I was like, hang on, what routine? It's like, oh yeah, that's what people do. People do like a dance routine.
Like
It's
a thriller. Like a thriller.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines. I don't know. I haven't
Yeah.
been researching it. Is it a thing?
I've seen
I've seen it,
a
yeah.
lot on YouTube. One of them was like they were dancing to Ed Sheeran, you know,
Yeah.
take me into your love it, that song, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the music like cuts like, and you can hear the aux
aux
chord
chord.
buzzing, right? And then it goes like, dan, dan, chicka, 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 chicka. And like, they both pull out sunglasses and start dancing.
And they do the robot and
Yeah.
stuff.
Robots.
And like, you know, they act at first like, oh, what's going on? And then they do a whole routine. So, you're not a fan of those
I'm
songs?
not a fan of those.
Nah.
I mean, like, I wouldn't do it myself.
Yeah.
I'd enjoy watching it. I'd be like, oh, shit. Shape of your body has ended and, like, push it comes on.
You know what? Even watching it, it's more of a train wreck. Yeah, it's
reckon?
like you just can't look away. So
Yeah.
I find it awkward as fuck. I would never do it myself. And I think people, and I've seen someone that do it. I'm like, oh, that's lame.
Hey, if you've got the confidence to do it, my friend, just do it.
Rock it.
Each their own. All right.
All right, so this one's going to come from routine dancers. Is it weird for my best friend to want my passwords? Hi, I have a best friend and we've been best friends for 8 years, but my best friend always wants my password to my accounts. I always tell her, why does she need my password? She always tells me so she can check up on her ex on my page since he had blocked her. By the way, this is on Facebook. One day, my best friend was going through my messages and she goes through my likes and everything. I felt it was kind of creepy because what person just wants your password to be nosy and see who you're texting, etc. So I decided to change my password again and she gets mad at me and always asks why I changed my password when she needed it. When she doesn't, honestly. It's like she wants my password to be nosy. By the way, we're both 21 and she still acts like she's a 16-year-old. What should I do? Please help. Wedding routine dance.
Routine dancing. Fucking hell.
I feel like we have so much information online now that giving somebody your passwords is almost like giving someone a key to your house.
Yeah.
And like if you're not comfortable with them like leaving a key to a friend and letting them roam around your house, then that also translates to being online as well.
Yeah, I agree completely. If anything, there's probably more like in your accounts and stuff like that.
It's way juicier than your house.
Well, it's easy. You could just do it. If you get your email account, you could just do a quick keyword search.
Yeah.
I don't know where you hide your stuff in your house,
Yeah.
but I can sure as hell do a keyword
Yes,
search.
that's
At
it.
most, the most interesting thing you might find in a house is like, oh, maybe they have some drugs or there's some dirty undies that they left in their room.
Exactly.
Oh, look at this. Shit stains. Ugh, I don't know how to wipe.
Like that's the thing. I think the online or your accounts and stuff could have more dirt on you in general.
One of my first relationships in my early teen years, me and my girlfriend at the time shared passwords.
Right.
At the time, I thought, like, she
what you
asked me
do,
for
yeah.
mine. And like, I thought that's what we do.
Yeah.
And she, like, vice versa, we both did it. And then it became a problem because she would bring up things and be like, well, what's going on here? What's going on in
Why
there?
do you need these penis pills that they keep trying to sell you? It's spam, baby, I swear.
And it's like they're reduction pills because it's too big.
Of course.
No, but really, it was just like, it was never a problem.
Yeah.
It was just the smallest things. And I was like, okay, well, now there was a more sinister reason as to why.
You wanted it.
And then even me having the passwords, because she used it that way, I had a temptation to be like, what's she up to?
Yeah, true,
What's
true,
she
true.
doing? You know what I mean?
I mean, at that age, you probably would go, I'm going to go fucking check this out.
Well, and when we broke up, like, I remember checking to see if the passwords are still the same. And I think you have to be conscious of being like, it's like changing your locks. As soon as that person's out of your locks, you got to change the passwords.
Yeah, sure.
I backed out because I'm not that type of person.
It's like getting walked from a company. It's like,
yes, exactly.
information.
That's it.
Yeah.
Get your box, get your like your office gear, and fucking
Get all
off
of
you go.
it.
What about when, like, I feel like this used to happen all the time. If someone has your phone and they're, like, flicking through photos or flicking through messages or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like, snooping through, like, swiping too far and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, if someone gives me their phone to show photos, they'll be like, I wait for them to say swipe.
Yeah.
Right. Swipe this way. There should be 3 more.
Yeah,
and I'll do
exactly.
that. And I'll be like, can I swipe again? Can I swipe again?
Yeah, I'm exactly the same.
Like,
You,
is
you
that
guys
okay?
are very cautious. Like, I won't start swiping, but once the swiping starts,
flicker,
You
it's-
don't stop.
Oh, no, I'll keep until I realize, all right, those photos are done.
But that
I
means,
can't imagine-
you don't stop.
No. As in, no. What I mean is,
Can't stop.
let's keep going. Like, if Tom was showing me photos on his phone from Noosa.
Yep.
Did you?
Yeah, I was in
know
Noosa.
that.
Yeah, I was in
he was in
Noosa.
Noosa.
He's not there anymore. It's fine. The people who want to kill Tom, they don't know his location anymore.
That's
Not
why
in Noosa anymore.
I took the limo.
Yeah.
If they shoot up the windows, they've got about 50 to pick from.
Yeah, right. I was actually riding in the Beast, the president's car. It's bulletproof.
That was a decoy
bomb-proof.
car.
That's decoy car. That's it.
Yeah.
No, so if Tom was showing me the photos and I'm flicking through, if I get to a photo that's clearly not of the place,
You stop.
I stop. I'll go,
That's
all
the
right,
end.
cool.
But that
Yeah.
could be, that one photo you get to could be a very
Raunchy?
personal or... That's happened to me where I've like... I've gotten to a photo. I've asked a friend, can I keep going? Like, yep. And then I flick to a photo where like they're not doing anything too bad, but it's a picture of them, and you can tell it's a bit.
It's a
It's a vulnerable photo.
For
You know
British
what I mean?
eyes only. It's top secret.
Yeah, top
Those
secret.
photos where you look at it and you try and play it off like it's nothing.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
that's cool, man. It's like
I saw a
these
part
photos
of
of
you.
my grandma's 70th birthday. You're like flicking through. It's like, why is this the next photo after grandma's birthday?
Yeah. It's like,
Why is this
I like to get frisky just before
You're
Dad's party.
wearing the same outfit from that day.
the photo's
Are
just
you
a
in a
bit
bathroom? Like, what are you? Might send a sexy selfie.
because in the photo after it's him and his grandma standing by the cake.
What?
Same outfit.
But that has happened before. Like
Yeah.
that has happened. I'm just like, okay, now I am like you. I'm like dragging the
Yeah.
photo at like the speed of a snail to
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sure
yeah.
I'm not seeing anything.
For sure.
But my question is that if that were to happen, let's say Tom's
Yes,
in the situation
of
and
course.
there's a raunchy photo.
Yeah.
I look at it and go, okay, cool, flick back, here's your phone, and then forget about it.
course.
As what good friends do.
But it's different when a friend's standing over you while you do it. So
Well,
the moment is shared.
Well, the moment you're allowing me to start swiping,
That's on them. It's
you
on them.
You should realize, oh wait, maybe stop here.
I should maybe take it easy.
I'm at the
Yeah.
point now where I don't actually care. Like if with my phone, if someone wants, I'm like,
yeah,
yeah, whatever.
just like
just
go.
throw
Yeah,
it to
yeah,
'em.
fine.
That's
Do
it.
your worst.
I have nothing to hide.
I like in this question, she says how her ex-boyfriend
Yeah.
blocked her.
Yeah.
I can see why.
Yeah. Sort of makes sense. You're a bit of a snoop.
Sort of makes sense
a bit crazy.
why you got blocked.
She probably did it to him with his passwords.
Yeah.
The one thing you could do, I think, with people's passwords is people are generally not that creative with passwords, right?
Yeah.
So they might go for something that's pretty common and something that would come up a lot.
Yeah.
So what I thought I could do is maybe make it a little bit fun.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
From the people that brought you, why don't you just act? Comes the latest and greatest game show that you have ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Pass That Word.
Run for cover, motherfucker. Come on, pass it, baby. Shake, shake, shake your stuff, ladies.
That's that classic Missy Elliott song, Pass That Word.
Pass that word.
Well, that's what she was passing, my friends. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pass That Word. I am your alarmingly charming host, Pasquale Wordy. Well, the way this game show works, guys, is I've got a little quiz, a little game, where you have to guess the top 20. This is not the top 20. Let's just say you have to guess 20 common passwords. I have a
Okay.
chart right here with
Yep.
20 passwords.
It's almost like Family Feud.
Yes, exactly. I'll give each of you 3 lives. We'll go one each at a time. You get
Okay.
to make a guess.
Yep.
Okay.
What would be the common passwords in this particular quiz, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
Are we happy to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, and let's just say we guess the word, but not the numbers that come after it.
Yep.
Does that count as a point?
If that's the case, that will count.
Okay,
So
cool.
you have to think, this is numerical, this is also alphabetical
Yes,
as well.
of
Okay?
course.
So,
But uppercase, lowercase doesn't matter.
no, it doesn't matter about uppercase, lowercase. This is just like common passwords.
Okay.
All right.
Can I go
So
first?
but Damien wants to go first.
Yeah.
All right,
You want the
please,
easy one
go
first.
first.
ABC 1 2 3.
ABC 1, 2, 3 is number 7 on the list. Yes.
All right.
Marcus.
Password.
Password is number 4 on the list.
All right.
Good one.
Damien.
Jesus.
Jesus is not on the list.
Oh.
Damien, you have lost alive.
Ooh.
Bit religious there. Just
Why does a lot of people love Jesus?
that's true.
Big fan of, yeah, but they wouldn't put him
He's
as
alright.
the keepsake of all his
I mean,
secrets.
Jesus protects all, so he protects your
like-
account security
Yeah,
as well.
Jesus is a snoop too. All right, Marcus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the number 1
Wow.
password.
I mean, now I feel like I don't know all of Marcus's passwords now because he's just
true.
rattling more off.
That's the whole point of this game. Damien.
I don't know if this is too general, but like date of birth.
It's too general, but I will give you another chance.
Okay. Oh God, the year they were born, is that?
No, this has to be the actual
Oh,
password.
okay,
Yeah, okay,
sorry. Microsoft.
Microsoft is not on the list. Damien, you have 2 strikes.
Oh.
Jeez.
Marcus, you are doing well at this.
Keep out.
Keep out is not on the list. Marcus has 1 life
The
down.
thing is, if I get it wrong here,
Yes, if you get it wrong here, think simple. Just look at a keyboard. Think about a keyboard.
keyboard.
Keyboard is not the answer. Unfortunately,
I
Damien.
feel like I was misled there.
Marcus, for the win, I need you to get 1 correct answer.
Okay.
I know what it is now.
Do you?
Yes.
All right. Well,
But after he answers, can I say what I think it is?
Okay.
Okay, so ASDFGH.
Well, that's not on the list either, so you're wrong too.
Okay,
Damien.
is it spacebar?
No, it's not space.
Oh,
All right,
I
guys.
suck at
You
this.
really, like ruined this game. But look, you've done well. Let me just say that all of the passwords were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, really?
Some notable ones were I Love You,
Yeah.
Okay.
QWERTY,
Yes, of course.
QWERTY?
A QWERTY keyboard. That's like the
Password-
traditional
yeah.
keyboard that most people use.
Oh, okay.
QWERTY. It's like the
Not
top
me.
line. It's the top